उपेंद्र जी, हमने तालियां इसलिए नहीं बजाई कि ये जो एक बहुत बड़ा मुद्दा आप हमारे सामने लेकर आए हैं और हमें सेंसिटाइज किया है, उसके बाद में हिम्मत नहीं होती कि हम तालियां बजाएं। लेकिन पूरे दिल से, तहे दिल से मैं कहना चाहती हूँ कि आपने ये बहुत बड़ा काम किया है। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि नियत की कमी कम है, पूरी तरह से ध्यान नहीं दिया जाता बहुत सारी चीज़ों पर। हम लोग इतनी इंसुलेटेड लाइव्स गुजारते हैं। जब हम आते हैं, आई कैन ओनली टॉक अबाउट माई सेल्फ एज एन एक्टर, एज समबडी who is concerned about things around me. Why is it that I have not paid attention to this? So before I ask anybody else that question, I want to ask myself that question, that why have I been so insensitive? And that, I think, is the strength of this film, because it puts the onus on each one of us. Are we victims of the general perception of what the entertainment industry is, perhaps? Perhaps, like the world thinks that this is all about glitz and glamour, nobody has even bothered to see what the reality is. There are 2-3 things I think that we need to focus on. One, I think the very important question that this film raises is those international corporations that have certain standards that they adhere to. I have been in many films in England and America, and I have laughed at the kind of precaution that is taken if there is the slightest risk. मतलब मुझे याद है कि जब मैं शुरू में काम कर रही थी तो सिर्फ एक उसको ऐसे करके पाँव का ट्विस्ट करना था, तो उसको इतनी पैडिंग लगाई थी कि मैं हंस रही थी। और मैंने कहा हमारे यहाँ तो ये सोच भी नहीं सकता है कोई कि ये सिर्फ उसको एक पाँव ट्विस्ट करना था, उसके लिए इतनी वो लोग प्रिकॉशंस लेते हैं। तो ये जो लोग हैं जो अपने स्टैंडर्ड्स अप्लाई करते हैं अपने लोगों के लिए, वो जब आते हैं हमारे मुल्क में तो फिर वो स्टैंडर्ड्स हमसे क्यों नहीं अप्लाई करते? The first person I think that I remember with great respect is Shashi Kapoor ji as a producer, because when he made his first film, in which I had the fortune of being in Junoon, I was really surprised कि शशि जी ने हर आर्टिस्ट को, चाहे वो छोटा सा रोल कर रहा था या बड़ा रोल कर रहा था, हर आर्टिस्ट को एक ही होटल में ठहराया। खाना सब लोगों को सेम खाना मिलता था, because he was basically a person from theatre, and I think he had this kind of sensitivity. Today, when we are in this situation, I think what is most important is that I would suggest that we need to do a much shorter version of this film. Upendra ji, you know, there is already one. हाँ, उसके जो है different 19 minutes it is there. Different edits इसके होने चाहिए. And as somebody who has been a member of parliament, I would suggest that the good thing to do would be to get all the people who are from the film industry and who are members of family, उनको sensitize करने की बहुत ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि उनको ये मुद्दे उठाने पड़ेंगे। Confusion हम में ही है कि भैया कौन सी मिनिस्ट्री है under whom we come? Is it the labor ministry? Is it information broadcasting? Which is the ministry that we are coming in? There's a lot of confusion in that we need. For instance, to me it comes as a total surprise that we are not an industry, because I was in that period in parliament, and I remember that all of us celebrated the fact that finally we have got industry status. Now today it comes to me as a surprise that what I thought was an industry status was only a partial thing that we received. So this information needs to go out to the people who are opinion makers. I think that this is such an important issue. It is such an important issue that we owe it to ourselves, that we commit ourselves to creating sensitivity about it. We have so much at hand today. We have the social media. We've got lots of, instead of just saying उसने अभी तक क्यों नहीं ऐसा किया, उसने अभी तक कुछ क्यों नहीं ऐसा किया। मुझे लगता है बहुत सारा इसलिए भी नहीं हुआ है क्योंकि इसके बारे में सेंसिटाइजेशन ही नहीं हुआ है। कोई भी मुद्दे को लेकर जब आप आगे बढ़ते हैं, और इसीलिए मैं आपको बहुत मुबारक देती हूँ कि आपने इसको उठा के ये कम से कम हमारे सामने तो आप लेकर आए और हमको इस बात का एहसास तो दिलाया है कि कितनी डिस्पैरिटी में हम लोग जीते हैं और रहते हैं। इतनी छोटी छोटी बातें हैं, मतलब आई वॉज रियली गेटिंग गूस फ्लैश व्हेन द एडिटर वाज सेइंग कि इफ दीज पीपल आर वर्किंग 24/7 they don't even have a bed. That this girl who's had an accident is saying that please I cannot sit on a sofa with 6 people. I mean, to me it seems like this is another world. I don't know what this world is, and if I, who consider myself quite informed, am in this state, can you imagine how much lack of awareness there is on this issue? And I think instead of becoming antagonists, what is important is for all of us to come together, commit ourselves to it. जहाँ लड़ना है वहाँ लड़ेंगे, लेकिन इससे बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी कि सब इकट्ठा हो, एक साथ आए, एक जबान बोलें। उसमें जरूर कुछ डिफरेंसेस हो सकते हैं, लेकिन एक ब्रॉड अग्रीमेंट अगर हमारा हो जाए तो इसलिए मुझे लगता है कि बहुत एक चीज मैं आपको सुझाव दूंगी कि ये बहुत जरूरी है कि हम जो प्रोड्यूसर्स हैं और जो लोग पैसा डालते हैं उनसे भी बात करें, उनके साथ एक एक्चुअल डायलॉग हो कि इस बात पे आप क्यों नहीं ध्यान देते। आई एम श्योर दे विल हैव देयर रीजंस। वी विल हैव टू देन get into a dialogue with them and understand where is this situation coming from. So I think what we need to do is to all of us get committed to it, come together, speak the same language broadly, and then my first step would definitely be to we have many members of parliament who are in the industry, who are from the film industry. I don't want to get into the details of it. I'll give you the details, but one of the most important things that happens in Parliament is something called question hour, in which you ask questions, and once the minister gives a reply, then within 6 months that thing has to be implemented. So that is a very strong tool that we have in Parliament that I'll definitely tell you and speak about it. And I once again would like to congratulate you for this effort, and I think with Cinta we have a weapon in our hands. We've got that starting point with which we can start that process of sensitization, which is the most important thing. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity of seeing this.